Hi, guys.
Wow. Whoa. Oh, I guess I gotta put comments back over here. We
Oh,
don't know what anybody's telling us.
no, we don't. Welcome, 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 guys.
Oh man,
It's been a week.
everybody coming over from Gillum Farms.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love Johnny and Christine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just great-hearted people. Oh, Nat, why? Why do we have to have?
Every time we sit down, there's always one.
Always
There's
one.
always one.
Seeing everybody coming in. What a week, yo! Holy gamolies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got 55 in here. So everyone needs to throw their. I'm seeing a bunch of blue hearts and pink hearts and.
Laura started it.
Hi, guys. I heard y'all had a great time.
That's my crayon supplier.
Yeah. Nice. Hello, Daryl. How are you? How's Jackie? But yeah, welcome back, guys.
Blue hearts are doing it.
Yeah. Oh, we got some orange from Dot from Gillum's.
Dot follows orders very well from Johnny. We appreciate you, Dot.
Yeah.
I was actually wanting to see because I know he always tries to say something about like orange hearts, right? He loves to hunt. Yeah. Well, we love to hunt, but we never get to do it, so we have to live vicariously through Johnny, watching him.
Yeah. Well, we've had such a busy week. It was kind of funny. Somebody had asked us this morning how long we've been home. Who was that?
Have we met them before? Hippie Cow Yay Homestead.
Well, welcome.
I like the name of that channel.
And I'm like, oh, like 3 weeks or something. Are you on silent? Who dinged?
But it wasn't me dinging.
And I'd said, oh, like 3 weeks. And Jason looks at me and he's like, no, it was a week Saturday.
Well, being home?
Yeah, so it'll be 2 weeks Saturday. But that's how busy we've been, guys. And I've steadily getting back in our 2-week video content. Hey there another time. And yeah, it's something every day. Hi, Felix. I'm
What's up, Brian?
We have so much going on. We're gonna get into that soon because
it's James Hall, y'all.
Hi, James Hall, y'all.
And he renewed a membership.
Nice. Yeah, there's so much. We're gonna try not to spill too much beans. And
well, let me just take this away then.
I haven't even had a sip yet.
I know, but if you get to the end, all the beans are gonna be
okay. Maybe not. But yeah, we've got a lot to talk about tonight for sure. There's Angie and Tony. So how's everybody doing? Are y'all having a great week? What about that cold snap coming in? Whew, goodness. Hi, Liam.
I know it got cold.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready for that.
No, I've been walking around and this
is Piggy.
One of the first times I've had just like one shirt on because I'm cold all.
Well, I had been wearing a hoodie all day today, but then I came in the house and we'd fire up the fireplace, but I shut that down quick and it was hot in here, so I pulled it off.
But see, I spend most of my time in the kitchen, so
of course
when
we
it
can't
gets
complain.
Turned off,
we can't complain about cold. Bill's probably already got snow up there.
Probably, but if he turns off the fireplace, I'll just bake something. No, he pouts up that way. Yes.
Well, thank you, Paul. Appreciate you. There's Brother Derek.
Howdy, hey. But yeah, we want to welcome everybody in tonight.
He must be talking to you. I'm not strange. You must be the strange.
No, you're strange. Okay, I'll own it. It's some rough stuff I've been going through. So it's I don't even know where to start, y'all. I'm gonna try not to have like blonde moments where I just kind of squirrel off.
Since when?
And it's gotten worse. My brain is a little overwhelmed. So y'all know that the whole time we were in Tennessee, the Nugget was failing. The Nugget, we talked about it a lot. I started getting on Marketplace when we got back here, and I found a fifth wheel. And so we took off and went up into Missouri.
Chris and Dodge at Hippie County.
Yay.
So Chris and Dodge. Well, welcome
Nice.
in.
And needed work, but you all know us, we are not above it. And still trying to maintain that debt-free lifestyle, right? So everyone's like, well, just go get a loan on a camper. No. I'm not opposed to I'm not opposed to putting in the work and making it our own. And so anyway, locked in on this fifth wheel, and not going to go into too many details with it, but it was going to be like 2 days, I think, before we could get back up there and retrieve this fifth wheel. And the morning of, that's when we discovered that there was
said cold here. I thought Deb said cold beer, and I'm like, yeah.
Hi, Deb. Hey there, Punky, or I mean Gabby and Punky. Wow. Hi, Punky.
Hi, Punky.
Yeah.
Gabby's pretty cool too.
She is. Found out there was an issue with title. So the title was actually a salvaged title, which in and of itself, if the work's been done, not a big deal, right? Well, bagel. I ain't even gonna start that yet. No way, because I'm a lightweight.
Arlene likes when you spill beans.
I know. Anyway, because of what they were using the camper for, they didn't need to. The paperwork had never been completed. So Jason had called the license branches in both Missouri and Arkansas to see what that process is, what all that would entail. And holy wow, y'all, don't buy a camper that doesn't have a clear title, right? Because the trouble that you have to go through to try to get that title. It would be different if we were going to be just bringing a camper to our property, parking it, and leaving it.
That's the difference. Like, you can buy it, because we've been finding that there's a lot of campers that people are selling and lost title, or don't have title, or whatever, like no title. Now, if you're taking it, say, and going, you're putting it on a hunting lease, or you're going to bring it to your property and live in it while you build your home, or hey, it's a guest residence. Like, if you're not going to put it on the road to haul it, then buy it without a title, do whatever.
Absolutely.
But if you need to get it on the road, it's got to have a title.
Yep. And we need something to travel in, because as y'all know, we do a lot of traveling, right? So we ended up having to decline on
Patrick, I apologize, but thank you. I thought I replied to everybody, but evidently I didn't.
Chris. But in those 2 days that we were waiting to go pick up the fifth wheel, we cleaned the Nugget out. I stuck it on the Marketplace.
Oh, no.
It was sold in like an hour.
No, 10.
Right. It sold so fast. And I'd put everything in the listing, what was wrong with it. And when the people came to get the Nugget, we went through everything with them. We showed them all the issues. It wasn't like it sold fast because we glammed it up or we made it be more than what it was. My description in there was like this big because I didn't want to answer a bunch of questions. 2, I wanted someone else to know what they were getting into when they were buying it. So freezing every night. So the Nugget is gone. It is down the road. And do you think us YouTubers videoed any of that?
Well, we thought, so we were going to, but by the time the guys that showed up to buy it
was dark.
Got here, it was dark. And
because they wanted to come that night. They were actually just traveling through. And I won't go into too many details about the buyer, but
I think actually
no. This whole Korean thing's getting out of hand. They were actually traveling through on their way to Alabama, but I don't know if they were on their way that way to the Alabama or
these must be energetic. They're made with solar power.
Oh, good Lord. Y'all, don't encourage him. Please, for the love of everything.
These have the power of the sun in them. I bet they work.
If that were the case, they'd be melted. Then you could just slurp them up.
I don't even know where this pack came from because the other ones were Crayola and drawn with, and these are brand
Put the
new.
crayons away.
These are brand new.
Stop.
Oh,
Thank you, Karen. But they were displaced out of North Carolina. And so they just needed something that was roadworthy for their travels too. And because it's got brand new tires that we just put on, it worked for them.
Sir
And
Paul is in the house.
hi, Paul. And so we were really fortunate that
Yes, it is.
it went to a family, and he's FaceTiming his wife the whole time and everything. So
I knew I missed out.
yeah. But what that ended up doing was we'd already sold the Nugget when we had to not go through with the purchase of the other fifth wheel. So my stress level has been off the charts. And I'll circle back to that. But no, I don't want your crayons.
They help.
I'm only a mother of a Marine. I'm a wife of a Marine. I am not personally a Marine, therefore I do not eat crayons.
As your husband, I'll share.
Give me the pink one. No, I'm just joking. So here we are facing, because at this time too, because I've got updates on Dad, I got updates on all the stuff.
Mike, hopefully you get going better.
Yeah, that Z-Pack will knock it out.
Knock everything out. Hey, I know them people.
Yeah. That's our friends Claire Sanjis. Yeah. So here we are left with no camper. And we really need a camper to go back to Tennessee. We knew our time here would be short, but we felt the need to come home and get some things done. And so I've been hitting back on the marketplace looking for a camper, travel trailer, fifth wheel, anything but a motorhome. I would have been fine with. And we actually did find another one. Is it Charles?
Yeah, he's
being this cat, y'all.
Get out of there. What are you even doing in the cabinet?
He was in the vanity?
Yeah, he was underneath it. Started pushing things out.
Yeah. Anyway, we locked in on another fifth wheel. We're going to be going down to Cersei tomorrow to look at it. It's an older one too, guys. But,
all right, Bill. Stay warm.
The beauty of buying an older camper, one, it's a Holiday Rambler, right? So it's really, really good quality. Two, you don't pay so much for it that you can't be creative with it, right? Who wants to go into a brand new camper and paint it or tear out the floors or, yeah. I've got so many cool plans for this camper, y'all. My Amazon list is like super long on my personal one. I'm picking colors and I'm like, I don't know which way to go with colors. And then I'm like, I love our tiny house.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I do. I love our tiny house.
Oh, Stella color with me.
Yeah.
I think she used my crayons last time, but
yeah.
I don't. That set I think's in the case.
So why wouldn't I just recreate the tiny home in our tiny home on wheels? All of the things I love, everything I buy is always centered around this.
Oh boy,
kind of.
We have to be proper now. We're Little Ridge. Gotta be proper.
Yeah, we were just talking about you today because such is the big ridge, also the little ridge. So hang tight for that bean spiller. I won't give it all away. Oh, I almost did, but
I'm gonna say it was her fault, Tim. She did it.
It was. I'll take full on responsibility for it. I'll get to that in a moment.
Wait, we need a video of Gary Mathing and Jason Binder.
Yeah. Yep. So
we do Gary and I do really well together though in the whole measuring.
Yeah. And you know how sometimes you run and we've talked a lot about how we find so many friends through Marketplace, right? This dude and Jason are already like best buds. They've been on the phone. They're his wife and I just message back and forth, like super awesome people. And
What?
yeah,
Woohoo! Yay for Eric.
nice. Will not be sorry with that choice.
No.
So we are going tomorrow, and as long as everything checks out, we are bringing home a new fifth wheel tomorrow.
Well, new to us.
Well, yeah, new to us. But the beauty of it is because it is older and we're, not taking a loan out, we're paying, right? We're paying cash. I can't wait to like completely renovate it. I gotta be quick, and I think I will be quick. But anyway, look for some of those videos. So I don't know what to call it, you guys. Should we call it the Nugget 2.0?
Oh, see?
Or
that's the second time you got
Cersei.
corrected today.
What'd I say?
Cersei. Yeah.
Cersei. Yeah. So we're gonna be actually, Tim, another one that I found was over in Lebanon. And we're like, well, hey, if I like that one, we can just go hang out with Tim on our way through to grab it. But ended up locking in on this one. But I'm really excited because I have so many fun things I want to do with this new fifth wheel.
I am. Actually, I am. We've been having some discussions lately about our timeline.
And that's part of the next Dean spilling.
Yeah, and it does look like
he's gonna go.
I'm gonna be able to make the guys fishing trip.
I was gonna make him go anyway, because he deserves it. He does. He deserves to go. I say deserve as in our relationship and how hard he's worked and everything he's done for me and my family over the last, several months. So he deserves to go. He needs to go. And he's going. And we'll definitely, although poker boy, I'm afraid though, I'm not sending cash.
Hey, the good thing
there's no ATMs in the cabins, right, Tim?
Big Mike's going, and he's already forewarned us all that he's not really good either. So I stand a chance of not being the first loser. I might be the second one.
When we were at 3 Mississippi, babe, you were out like the first round.
Well, see what happened was.
And if that wasn't enough, he went for another round. Did you do the second round? No, Mike and you didn't do the second one.
We played a couple.
I don't know. But yeah.
It was fun.
Hey there, Randall.
All about. Randall's on his phone. He can't tag everybody, but he says hello.
Oh, Juan's not feeling well. I think it's changing the weather for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, not.
That's
right. Thank you, Jennifer, for reminding everybody that. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, y'all. And if you're not subscribed, well, quit slacking and just get to it. Should have said friends because there's one more. Oh. Yes. Wait, my video Friday's titled "Measure Twice, Cut Once." See what happened was.
Yeah. Oh, because there was a whole nother thing too, but I can't even spill those beans because we were like, I was so angry at myself that I'm like, turn the cameras off, turn them off. And I'm like, I'm just done. I can't do this. And of course he fixed the issue.
There's our lovely Jan.
Hi, Miss Jan. And he's like, just leave the camera off like it never happened. And I'm like, yes. So yeah, the whole measure twice. I measured like 5-6 times.
Paul's helping you out here. One word, just said multiple times.
Bagel. I've had one sip this whole time so far. So
probably.
All right, y'all. First bagel, second bagel. I don't know. It's a bagel.
Yeah, Patrick, that would be super cool. But of course, so Patrick he's going to the same place that we're going on the fishing trip just a week before or weekend before with his dad. So.
Yeah. So what did Clarissa say?
Since it's a fifth wheel, make it a half nugget. That's way too much math and numbers. What is she doing to me?
Well, we are talking about a channel that's got a bunch of numbers in their title.
Well, yeah, but it's only a 4 to 5. I can handle that. But then she's talking about
half and a point,
half
five
a nugget,
fifth
5.5, 1/5.
Yeah, that's confusing. I was
Oh,
thinking, Nugget 2.0.
it's a good thing.
Or I don't know. What do you guys think? Throw it in. What do you guys think that we should? Hi, how are you? Um, is it Brampton Gardner? Brampton Gardner. Throw it. Throw some. Where's my pen and paper, babe? I had it here.
There's Hummingbird.
All right.
Miss Christine.
We're
got one?
we're gonna be doing this like twice, y'all. Because there's more beans to spill. But throw some names out there. Y'all know I name everything on my property.
Yeah, the fifth wheel we're looking at going to get. What that should be tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday.
It is bigger than the Nugget. But being a fifth wheel, I think I can still manage to get it in the same place as I did the Nugget.
Yeah, because it's not much bigger than. Well, no, it's not even bigger than our current fifth wheel.
There's Aunt Sherry.
Hi, Aunt Sherry.
Uncle Bob.
She just got here. She'll have to watch the replay. No. You're not late, Aunt Sherry. Hi, Greg. But that was aw. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
I know exactly where that's going.
See, okay, so Joe Jacobson starting Nugget 2.
What? Joe says what?
Nugget 2.
Nugget just straight 2 or Nugget like, 2.0?
No, just.
Oh, Nugget the second. Nugget the second. Okay. Yeah, throw them out and then I'll throw them up on the community page and y'all can vote what y'all think we should name this new fifth wheel.
Oh, Nanny Tam's getting them. 76 thumbs up and 148 watts.
I'm showing 161 in here. So that's like almost.
Well, as it's going on, but I'm sure I'm behind in comments. Not by far though.
And it's not one that has like, it's bigger than the Nugget. It only has one slide,
trailer.
So it's not
the whole bird.
It doesn't have like the super slides on both sides, and the bedroom one like.
It's a lot like I'd say it's size wise. So this one I think is a 30-footer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got one slide, which is what our other fifth wheel that we were living in, which is still here because Jenna's living in it.
We got a story to tell on that one.
That one's a 32-footer with one slide. So, I mean, this one is a little bit shorter, but it's a slightly different layout.
Yeah, I love the layout. And with this one.
Glad your daughter made it back from Vegas, Paul.
Yeah.
Hopefully she won big.
Yeah. I'm going to be adding an island.
Wow.
To the kitchen.
Kathy, glad that you made it through some Florida storms.
Yes.
We had quite a bit of family, actually. Aunt Swami was talking to him just the other night, and I've got a lot of family in Florida. Actually, on my mom and my dad's side
Judy
of the family.
Says the big nugget.
As far as I know, everybody made it well. There is
the big nugget.
I'm going to say.
Because we still have the nugget nest.
Faco Smith from Holland.
From Holland.
And nice. I imagine that's the country,
not where we used to live. Yeah. We're going to be putting in new floors.
Nugget 2.0 from Tony.
Tony.
Call it the big nugget.
Oh, okay. 2.0.
Oh, Derek. Derek might have won. Derek, I think he already won.
I just wrote the big nugget. The big nugget. What's Derek's? Bigfoot 1. That's a good one. I didn't even go there. That means we'd have to change the nugget nest to Bigfoot's lair.
Oh, this might get expensive. Let's see.
The Ridge
Brother Dale says Ridge Runner.
The Ridge Runner. I don't know. Bob Teague might take offense to that because everyone around here, if you were born here, if you grew up around where we're at, you are the Ridge Runners. And not like we can't claim to be Ridge Runners because we are not from the Ridge.
But we live on
the Ridge. I
think he said we got honorary status.
He made us honorary status.
That's good enough for me.
Because Bob Teague's our mayor.
Super Nugget.
Super Nugget.
Yeah. Patrick says, can't remodel without a healthy supply of wine. So $20 well spent.
I was not going to buy wine.
Not your daddy's nugget.
Not your daddy's nugget.
Call it, let's see. Oh, there's that 5 Find Freedom.
Hi. Welcome, welcome. Or was
Call
that
it
when you
call it
Biggie?
Biggie.
It'd be like Biggie Smalls. Biggie,
Well,
Biggie, Biggie. Can't you
mm,
see? No?
I think they're
Bigfoot, yeah.
thinking more on the Bigfoot.
Oh, gotcha.
So
And
Nugget
I'll
2.
probably because of course I'm gonna be recording and filming everything that we're gonna be doing.
Not fair. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah. I think that's super cool.
Ah,
Um
there are the Jobs.
Hi Jobs. I'm excited to
Thank
do
you,
this
Teresa.
because I'm going all out. I mean, we've rehabbed almost every camper, RV, tour bus that we've had.
Name it Sparkling Glitter. No, they sell glitter spray paint and also glow in the dark.
Sparkling glitter.
I don't. That seems like it.
That's more like a she shed, but I'm going to keep that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Karen's voting on the Ridge Runner.
Ridge Runner.
Nugget Reloaded.
Ha 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 ha. What was it? Ridge Runner?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then did you get
Nugget Reloaded? Because we have to narrow it down to 5.
Yeah, there's Nugget 2 again.
The posts will only let you put
Sherry's
5 options.
asking what color is it? Like a tan?
No, I
White?
think it's supposed to be white. We'll know for sure when we power wash it. It's been a deer camper. That's pretty much it, guys.
Oh, didn't go to Vegas. That was probably a smart choice. Go for the scenery.
And the gentleman that we're buying it from, he lost his lease at deer camp. Everyone lost their lease, I believe, on that strip.
And Nugget is chunk.
Chunk. I like that. Chunk.
Okay, yep. Fogo says yeah. And the actual country of Holland.
Oh, perfect. That is so cool. We're so glad to have you here. Hopefully you won't, find us too weird. And maybe you'll come back.
He likes weird. Around. That's why he's here.
That's true. You must have heard we were weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, they look like weirdos. I think I'll fit in. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget? Maybe.
Oh, what's James Hall need? I need someone to come put a stainless steel shelf up for me.
A stainless steel shelf? Like a big one? Small one? Whatever.
I don't
know. The one thing I am excited that I am excited about this fifth wheel is it doesn't have that corrugated siding like the Nugget had. And I think it would be super awesome to like peel off or take off the current graphics and do
it cannot be Ridge Crib.
I think that's let's put that on the list.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't do that, Tim.
We're getting some extra votes on Ridge Runner though.
Because everything that like has been the same between us and Tim has been totally by coincidence. Legitly, guys, totally the Squatch. But how cool would it be to order? I have a girlfriend back in Ohio.
Mag Nugget.
That
she Bob Kingsmore.
She does graphics.
A ways away in Tangent, Oregon.
Nice. Well, welcome. But how cool would it be to outfit the new fifth wheel with our graphics, with our logo? Like either the Critter Creek one or this one.
Sasquatch Shack.
That's awesome.
Chicken strip because it's bigger than the Nugget.
That's what I said with tenders.
That's awesome.
Chicken strip.
Bigfoot Nugget 2.
All right.
Oh, Daryl, the Love Shack.
The Love Shack. All right, we're gonna stick that in there.
Oh,
the silver nugget.
Silver nugget.
Well, I mean, we think it's white. We'll know when we
something Sasquatch. I'm kind of thinking the whole Bigfoot Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna come up with a name. I mean, we're gonna take from this list of names. I'm trying to. What? Paul Shipper chicken patty with mayo. Now I'm just hungry.
Yeah. I've had
Arlene.
When I got up this morning. Nice.
Oh, Nanny Tam. Nuggy.
Nuggy. When I got up this morning, I was really early, of course. I fed my sourdough starter, and man,
Call it McDonald's. They make them.
that's funny. Because I have been so hungry for my homemade pizza. So got the sourdough fed. It ballooned like 3 times and was still rising. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna push it.
I don't know if
But
there's any blue on it or not, Sherry.
I
We
think
actually
it's blue and maroon.
we haven't
I
seen
think
this.
there's like little stripes.
Yeah,
We've
we
not
haven't seen it in
person
person
yet.
because it's
Yeah.
Ridge Rider. That's another good one. I like the Ridge
The
Rider.
Ridge Rider?
Something with the ridge. Just not Ridge Crib.
Right. And
Tree sap.
possibly
Call it
we don't know.
Oh, dear. Thanks, Flip Flop.
Yeah.
That would be fitting. The Cook Shack.
The Cook Shack. I would have trouble with that, saying it a lot. It'd be like a tongue twister for me, and I'd probably screw that up.
That's probably true, Patrick. Probably.
Yeah. But I'm making it's still rising, but I'm doing my homemade sourdough pizza crust with the oregano.
You're all good, Frida. We're just glad you're
here. Garlic and everything within the actual, and it's still rising. So hopefully it'll be done by the time that we're by the time that we're done here off the live, so I can actually make our supper.
Oh, geez, we need somebody to go help. James is falling, can't reach a cold snack.
Right?
That's not acceptable.
But not only will I be using
red cap and call it chicken nugget.
Not only am I going to be using like my own sausage and of course not my own pepperoni, but I made tons of mozzarella this week, y'all, and it turned out good. And so I'm going to be able to throw together some. We went out and we harvested the rest of the peppers out of the pepper plateau.
We can be the Ridge Crib with a little R.
Yeah. Well, Big Wave, Florida, I was thinking if we did graphics on the side of the fifth wheel, to use the Critter Creek logo, because we've got multiple sides. We can't do it on the back. There's like a whole window kind of on the back that we can't put a graphic on, but we can have like one graphic on one side and one on the other. We can do, this logo on the one side and do the Critter Creek logo on the other side.
Ramblin' White Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gabby's over at Jason and Alicia's, and they remember me from school, evidently.
Oh, nice.
Well, hello, everybody.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to bring that home tomorrow. We will be putting new tires on. Y'all, I want y'all to tell me how many tires you think we've purchased.
Well, we appreciate you typing
in the last 2 or 3 years, because I'm so tired of tires. We've put new tires on.
Thank you, Scott, and hello to Susan.
Hi, guys.
Jason's awesome.
So, but we'll bring it home tomorrow and get started on that.
Gabby needs a care package.
I need a
keep
care
waiting,
package.
right?
I know, right? So.
Oh.
What?
Mr. Joseph.
Hi, Joe.
Compton came in.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope it's yummy mozzarella. It turned out really great.
Look, Paul's like, hey, the Crib Ridge.
I may have to add that there. The Crib Ridge.
Oh, McChicken is yeah.
McChicken.
I'm thinking.
The McChicken. That's cool.
Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth.
I'm lost.
That's from Goonies.
Oh,
Baby Ruth.
I was a Goonies fan too, but I didn't catch that one.
A lot of tires.
A lot of tires, yeah. Like every RV we've had, everything.
Is that like Pokemon Go? It'd be like White Rock Go instead.
Yeah. Oh, so before I spill the beans on another thing, I'm just going to tell you about this because we didn't film this either.
That's right. Truffle Shuffle.
But the Ridge had a fire last night. Yeah. The Ridge had a fire.
But I was Fire Marshal Bill and got it out.
He was. Not without some damage. Not without one more thing. to fix. But yeah, the cougar, what it was, there was a coffee plastic Folgers thingy outside Aunt Swami was using, and yeah, caught on fire and caught everything around it on fire. She was already up in the cougar because Jenna's not home yet. Jenna will be leaving tonight to come back after her week up north. So Swami's been staying in the cougar, and she was already up in bed. The smoke detectors were going off. So he called Jason. Jason ran up there. He saw the flames shooting out from underneath the fifth wheel portion of the fifth wheel. Well, you tell the story, babe. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. So I mean, it melted a couple things. Nothing real major. Just kind of the plastic underbelly. The things that were on the ground are gone.
Oh yeah. I lost my sprayer, my garden sprayer. You know, the pump.
Well, just the end of the one hose. Like we can put a new hose on it. The pump.
The pump is burned.
There's a small one in it, but I think that's one Jake and them had got or something for doing.
I don't know, but that was melted. The underbelly is all like melted. The beauty ring that goes around the steps is melted. Yeah. So
never late, Heather. But yeah, so we were able to go up because we do have a faucet or a frost-free hydrant that's up there that Jake runs a hose over to his place. We have one that goes to the camper. So just pulled it off. Luckily, it had created a lot of smoke because it was right by one of the storage bays that goes up, and there's like a little laundry chute thing in there. So, it was kind of lucky that the smoke went into there, but I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
It was right by the door. There was a lot of other things that were out there. The propane line was there. Yeah. There was some oil for like
my oil lamps.
The oil lamps was inside the storage bay.
I think probably another 2 to 3 minutes. And if Jason hadn't got there, but we're real people. And when we have emergencies, our first thought isn't to grab a camera and film. I know, right? We're YouTubers, and you would think that we would do that.
Well, but once again, kind of like when we sold the Nugget, it was dark. It was one of those that we had actually were sitting here. We were on a live and stuff, and so not from our channel, but was up
trying
on a panel
because we're trying to get back in.
And Swami had called, so I went outside. I stepped away, went outside, and I was like, man, something looks flickering. And so as I walked towards the end of the deck, I could get a full clear, and I seen fire, and it was just sprint up there, grabbed water, pulled the stuff that was on fire out what we could. Of course, I had to find a rake, which we didn't. They were all down here up by Swami's house. Mm-hmm. So
no, Joe, it was not electrical. It was a
hey there, McAllister Homestead.
There was a the plastic Folgers coffee things, and a cigarette was put out in it, and it wasn't out, and it was kind of full, I guess, and so
nobody was hurt.
No one was hurt.
Yeah, no, that can was full, and then there was some other stuff like
around it.
I think there were some boots. There was another bucket that I don't even know what was in that.
I only saw one shoe. Bucket. The other shoes melted.
Yeah.
A whole Menards 5-gallon bucket.
It's like this big.
Yeah, it's only like this big. And of course there's soot and stuff going up the side of the cougar. It's just one of those freak accidents that, thank God that we were here. Because Swami didn't think to go outside. She was more worried, like maybe it was electrical, maybe it was, whatever. But
because she had just laid down. Well, she laid down because it was, she had been out there like an hour before, and everything was fine. And then went in, hey, gonna go to bed, and then she's like, all of a sudden the smoke alarm's going off, and she's like, it's really smoky. And of course she was like in a half sleep daze, not really knowing. And I mean, luckily she called right away because she's like, hey, I don't know why this thing's going off, but something is smoking somewheres. I don't know what it is. And it just happened to be that there was a little fire underneath there. So,
I mean, after the fact, as YouTubers, we're like, oh, that could have been content. And I'm like, no, this is our lives. Not everything is about, the shock value alone could have been something, but it wasn't where our thoughts went. And it wasn't because we're just normal people, right?
Yeah.
And, I just like, we'll just share it on our live because I don't want to scare anybody by doing a thumbnail about a
Joe
fire or
pretty
one
much
that was
sums it
all
up.
it would have been is just talking. So,
There's our brother
yeah. Hi guys.
over in North Kakalaki,
Mhm.
somewhere's on the road.
Yeah. So yeah. But what was kind of really, and I don't know if it's because he was messing around in there inside, but when I went up today to look at the fire damage, it looked like there's a wire harness that's hanging out of where the big hole underneath it melted the underbelly and kind of like melted the panels and stuff. And it didn't look like the wire harness even had a scorch mark on it.
Wow, there's Jones. No, it didn't. And I think a lot of it was, like I said, it was caught, like it obviously created a bigger fire, but it was a low fire. But then when you started melting plastics and rubbers and the things that were, because I think there was some boots and shoes and stuff that were all laying out there, and it started melting those to kind of create that fire. But the flames, like it wasn't a super tall fire. It was, probably only this tall really. But then the smoke, because it's burning plastic and rubber, had created, and most of it washed off last night when I was hitting it with a hose. But then I got up underneath there. Well, it was a lot worse up the side. You didn't see that last night, but
You probably didn't want me to see it last night.
But yeah, so I did get, because there's a plastic underbelly kit to help make it, like 4 seasons. And yeah, I got up in there with the hose.
And I don't know how to fix that. We're going to have to do some figuring on that. Just add it to the list of things that we have to fix and pay for. So,
oh, that's not fun, Laura.
Yeah.
But we got it out now.
So. Oh, gee. Thank you. Well, dreams do come true in a odd and strange way.
Yeah.
So I know that we are down to 20 minutes. So I've had a lot of messages about, what's going on with my dad, because y'all knew that we were going to get some answers.
We're going to get these little gnats.
I can joke about Tourette's because our son has Tourette's. So I can be like,
If the plan was last weekend, if it rained and we couldn't fish, I was going to call Jason. Where we're going to be staying at, when you guys come up through here, we're about an hour and a half from that place.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. So,
but he would have done it this last weekend because I think they're doing next.
Either way, you're always welcome here. Always welcome. So I met with the neurologist yesterday via FaceTime with my dad, and he is willing to do the brain surgery. He's leaving it up to Dad. They were very frank and straightforward about the risks to his heart, the potential bad outcome. But Dad felt that he didn't care, whatever the risks may be. But my stepmother wants him to do 3 weeks of cardiac rehab. So trying to get a referral for that so that he can go and get the brain tumor removed. So that's where we're at with that. But that's putting us home a little bit longer, which means he can go on the trout trip.
I know, James. We talked about getting those before.
I even had him reach out and offer me, but y'all, I've got like 30 to 40 to 50 emails from collaborations where I'm like, I'm still trying to fulfill the ones that we already did. So we're looking at returning to Tennessee in November. We have a huge collaboration with Tilted K coming up that's kind of been riding on a lot of this. I'm pleased to say that we can at least get one of those weeks in,
Sister Lila.
depending on hi Lila, before we can go, because that means a lot to us. Eric and Missy are some of our closest friends, and they've been here for us. And it broke my heart that my dad's surgery might interfere with, that collaboration.
Yeah,
So,
and Eric's not spilling anything here, but they've got an update coming on their channel that y'all are gonna want to go watch.
Yeah. So we're excited for that. So there is a plan for everything, and really excited about being home for just a few extra weeks longer. That's going to give us a little bit more time to get the new fifth wheel remodeled, revamped, and whatever I can come up with in my brain to do with it. And thank you. And so let's see, we've talked about that, the camper, Dad, the fire. Oh, yes, we did a thing today, guys. And I'm sad to say, I broke. I'll eat into it a little bit. We've been gone 3 months, right? Swami and the kids have done a great job keeping up with what they could, right? I cannot mentally handle the way the ridge looks right now. It's bad. It looks like it's bad. I can't, it mentally, it just does a thing to me, right? So we went and we bought something today. And I can't spill all the beans, but let's just say that we can't claim to be debt free anymore.
Well, for a little while.
You got to do what you got to do. And sometimes your time is worth money, right? And we are on a very limited time frame. I can't be focused and get overwhelmed and have a mental breakdown because the ridge looks like a junkyard. I can't do it. Sorry, but not sorry. I've spent the whole day today organizing and putting things away in the tiny house.
It wasn't a riding lawnmower. We actually already have one. But actually, Eric at Tilted K has it because a lawnmower does no good here.
We don't have any yard. So I had a riding lawnmower that I actually had way before I even met Jason. Super nice one. It's getting up there in ages, but super nice one. And we literally were driving one day and we're like, why do we even have it? It's an expensive mower. I can sell it and we can put that towards the barn, or we can do this, that, or the other. And we're like, well, we'll talk about it later. Literally within not even a couple hours, Eric's video came out about him push mowing all of his acres.
Well, I don't even think it wasn't even a video. He had called us. He had just called and talked to us.
Yeah.
Because I don't even remember what we were doing, but yeah, he had called just to kind of check up, and he's like, "Oh, let me tell you about," and we're like, "A matter of fact, we just had this conversation."
Yeah, and we're like, Jason and I looked at each other, and we're like, "It's our friends."
Dump trailer.
So we know exactly where
although a dump trailer would be a good.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's just a Husqvarna, but it's keyless remote. It's supposed to have LED headlights. I think mice chewed that. Huge deck, because I had 4 acres to mow at my other homestead up in Ohio.
Shit. At this point, a garage, I don't even think would be big enough to hold all the tools.
Yeah, but
let's see.
We can't give it all away. No, we have a bush hog.
A brush hog? No, we already have the brush hog. Oh, hello, Pam Star.
Hello.
Wow, Terrace. Look, you talk about large mugs.
It's the same mug it's my Sasquatch mug. This is my favorite mug.
But if you didn't watch it, go back and watch Mike and Terry at MT Homestead's live last night.
She's got a mug.
She's got the coffee mug of all coffee mugs.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I broke today, guys. I
That's
broke.
not the one. Hot tub to wash your troubles away.
I did.
Nanny Cam say you just have to breathe. You can't let yourself and your own health go down one nurse to another. Take care of it so you can.
I know.
Thank you, Nanny, because I've been trying to tell her the same thing. So I appreciate it.
It's really difficult feeling like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, and so much is riding on what you do and how you are, and so it just I broke today.
That could be a thing,
right? I broke today, and
Brian.
we
have a backhoe
backhoe
attachment for the tractor.
Yeah. We took a walk, Jason and I, around the property.
Yeah.
As we're walking, and I'm seeing, I was done. I was done.
Oh.
And
Eric's teasing everybody.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And
I
said,
we didn't.
let's
we
do
have a
something
side
about
by
this.
side.
Yeah, we have a side by side. I
know.
know. Wait, I just want to say something. We're saying no, we already got that. No, we already got that. No, we already got that. Y'all, we're not rich, but when like the backhoe, right? The backhoe attachment. When my grandmama or when my mama passed, I got a very, very small inheritance.
Family farm. It was Jack.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Hi guys.
I can't. Yeah.
And my mama loved that I loved to travel. So that I used that money to buy the tour bus, right? And we had the tour bus for several years. We lived in it for a while.
We should have bought a truck, but
yeah.
That was another thing that happened this week.
There's that too. But... No, not a new truck. And then
Stella.
When we sold the tour bus, I literally happened to have, and I got out of it.
Glad he's hiding.
What he needed to buy the backhoe attachment. So really, if I want to connect the dots, my mama bought Jason a backhoe attachment. And that makes me happy because that makes me feel like she's involved here on the homestead, even though she's been gone. So,
there's Glenn.
And as far as the side-by-side.
His bride shit.
Hi there. The side-by-side, we actually traded our other truck for the side-by-side. So I know what people thinking, like we're just like going out like dropping dimes on all this stuff. Like, no, I wheel and deal. And
a bulldozer? No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Now Daryl's on it. He's got it.
A Batmobile. Darn it, Daryl, you gave it away. Spilling beans. What was the other thing I was just gonna say? What is we were just gonna talk about the truck. The truck. Because we only got 7 minutes left, guys. We had a lot. Y'all got dish tonight. Let me tell you what. Because we were
talking smack.
We were talking. Oh no! Hi, Mayor Bob.
There's Bob and Donna.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Hey y'all, just got here. Ridge Runner's cool with me, or how about?
We can name it. I
told you
Crib.
We got Ridge Runner.
Yeah.
But we've got that.
So tell me about the truck because we got 6 minutes left.
Yeah. So you guys, Tim's gonna get a backhoe attachment.
When he's done doing the next project, if you need it, come get it.
New crayons. Evidently, I have a new crayon pack, and honestly, I don't know where that one came from.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad about having it.
So when we were on our way home, the ride was awful.
So
it was hard.
You guys followed us. You knew we had all the issues with the front end of the truck, and replaced just about everything I possibly could underneath there. That was a replaceable, not super major component. Well, we got to driving it. I finally got the new tires on it. Got an alignment.
I got a chipper, John.
And it drove like crap. It pulling the Nugget back from Tennessee.
I was nervous.
Luckily, we did it in 2 days because
Thank you, Paul.
It was a handful, y'all. Like, I mean, I've drove some pretty shady, misloaded trailers. This one had me working for every moment that I was driving to keep it on the road. And I'm like, okay, enough's enough. So we got back home. Luckily, local parts store had a steering gearbox in stock. So got that.
Drop some more money.
but it has a new steering gearbox. And honestly, when I first drove it, like I did the bleeding procedures,
Thank you,
and
Grandos.
um,
He fought it. He cussed a while. He talked to
Yeah.
himself. He's so cute when he works on a vehicle, guys.
it
He talks to himself. I think he's on the phone. And I go out there and no, he's just having full-on conversations with himself when he works on the truck.
yeah.
Thank you.
And so,
Julia.
what do they say? A Chevy? No, we do have GMC, but
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonesy, we'd love it if we could be home long enough for you to come visit. We would.
Yeah. Hi, Mama V.
Who's it, Jewel?
Mama V, I did see, I was actually on the phone with my dad when you called. So I could not take your call. And I'm so sorry. And it's been literally, well, if you've been here a while, you know, we had a fire. We had, it's been a little
Thank
crazy.
you, Irene.
So, hi, Irene.
But yeah, so I got that back and we got it. I got it in. It took a little bit of finagling. Got it back in. And when I first drove it a couple times, I was like, this is not good. Like it's no better. Like what else could it be? But now we've made it a couple more trips in it. And I think what it was even though I bled it, there was still probably some air trapped in a line somewhere. And it's good to go now. It's driving great.
Yeah. But so I made him like drive it around the ridge for a while because he's like, I need to run to town. I'm going to take the core back. Hi, Teresa. And White Rock Adventures. I have to write that down. But I'm like, no, I'm not going over the cliff. You go drive it around for a little while. And then if it's all kosher and it's all good, then come back and pick me up because, we can't be losing both of us if the steering gear. I mean, that's the steering.
I love and appreciate
And our
Patrick's.
roads are like this. And so I'm like, oh, no way. No, nope. You just go ahead and you knock yourself out.
He wants me to take the emblem off. Is he going to take it off his brand new Bronco?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey, Mike. It's Big Mike and Terry.
There's my battle buddy and brother. That's the other thing that we had just a couple days ago.
Juan.
Guys, if you haven't been following Big Mike and I over at Sergeant's Talk TV, we go Tuesdays
we got 2 minutes, baby.
8 o'clock every Tuesday, and we talk veteran stuff. Somehow, some way, whatever it's related to veterans, we do some open mics.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to get more people involved. We have quite a crowd that comes in, and we love our supporters. But the big key to this, and we enjoy doing it, and because we're both learning things too, as for Mike and I being veterans, retired, he's been retired longer than I have, but there's still just so much information that not all of us know. So,
and you guys even had somebody who said, I can't remember because I was only like half listening because I was cooking, but there's actually somebody that's going in, has their appointment with the VA thing.
Oh yeah.
To do this stuff because of what he's learned through Mike and Jason on Sergeant's Talk. So it's a huge resource if you're a vet. Check him out. We are a part of Homestead Hangout.
Love you all too, Eric and Tina. Let us know how that
love you guys.
Sawmill goes.
Absolutely. We are part of the Homestead Hangout every Thursday night, right here, same time, same bat channel. You start off with Gillum Farms at 5. You come to us at 6. And then at 7, you go for Ginger and Not for Nothing and Joey. And then after that, you go to Dale and Lisa. Hi, Bert, my sister Bert. And then you go visit them at Nine Acre Family Farm and probably play Cahootits and have fun. I love you, Aunt Sherry. Tell Uncle Bob I love and miss him too. And John, tell him I said hi. But
I bet, Lila, 12 hours. And I'm even more like, we were bummed we didn't go to Pinecone Fest. But then, like, Lila was there. There was a whole bunch of other people that were there that we were like, no, if we could have pulled it off, guys, we would have. And we
thought about it. We're like, the Nuggets not all the way on back.
Who is next? And Not for Nothing Homestead.
Yeah,
that's who's next. So see right there, Brother Dale's got
it. And so yeah, it's been a week, y'all. I know we packed a lot of punch into this live. We love you guys. We will see you on the next one. I do have a video dropping on Saturday. Bye, guys.
So, all right, get over there. Not for Nothing Homestead.
Peace out from the ridge.
Hey, blue hearts, tell them White Rock sent you. And orange hearts from Gillum Farms. Go on now. Get on out of here.